Sure Health info package.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the short and long-term forecasts for your area. To upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
When severe weather strikes, get critical information through Storm Center on our app, website, and TV channel. Stay ahead of active weather.
Go beyond the weather and go deeper on the stories that matter to you with experts who know.
This is probably some of the highest snowfall rates I think I've ever seen.
Join us weekday mornings at 23 past the hour on the Weather Network.
While the eastern half of the country shivers and snow starts to pile up, Vernon, BC is where we can find a little bit of springtime. Look at that, and some blue sky as well. Out paddleboarding. Some Canadians can't even imagine that just now, but it's nice to see it. It's nice to see that BC is enjoying a nice spring at least. It always starts somewhere, and it's usually on the west coast. Hi, I'm Kim MacDonald. It's break between the systems right now. I'm going to bring in meteorologist Kevin MacKay, Mac Weather. That's what we like to call it. Kevin, you know, they've had a really wet March in Vancouver, but rain this time of year is good. It's beneficial for the summertime, the watershed, the wildfires. I know people are probably happy to see that sun now, but rain's not necessarily a bad thing in March.
Yeah, and it's all good in moderation, and that's what we have. We're still going to have some lingering showers for the next 48 hours or so. See that next front Friday night. We'll bring some more rain to finish the week, but not a real potent system. And then it's actually good timing for the weekend. We aren't going to see our next system come in until Sunday night. So yes, that looks pretty ominous on your Sunday for Vancouver, but again, that's going to be more so evening to the overnight. So good news there.
Oh, good. Let's shift a little farther east into Regina. Love your videos, by the way. It's a cold start to the day. Temperatures will bump up, but boy, when it starts off, we've got enough to scrape off the car It's cold, but the temperatures in the prairies, Kevin, are not that bad, and I think they would relish those mild temperatures, especially nighttime.
Yeah, well, we have a use now for the warmth. Actually, Brooks was the hot spot of the country at 20 degrees today. And it'd just be nice if the sunshine, or not the sunshine, but the warmth could stick around for the overnight, because we have a great chance to see the northern lights tonight. Not going to be so great for Alberta, but don't worry, it's sticking around for, overnight into Friday. That's a better chance for Alberta. That clipper, you can see it actually forming pretty nicely over towards the paw there. So basically everyone's going to get one night of the next two, and that's all thanks to that clipper moving on through. That's going to be bringing the warmth from Alberta. It's going to be spreading it over towards Winnipeg, and then we're going to see another push of warmth for the weekend. So the eastern prairies have really been lackluster in terms of warmth, but by the end of the week, it's a little more even keel. Alberta is not being quite as selfish.
That's nice of them to share a little bit. In Brantford, those are ice pellets. Yes, a lot of southern Ontario woke up to ice pellets mid-morning, some freezing rain as well. It wasn't very pleasant, all ahead of a warm front and a massive system that stretches all the way down to the Gulf Coast, Kevin. And I mean, it's a much more severe stateside, but on this side of the border, we've had a messy system.
Yeah, I would certainly take the ice we've had today over the widespread tornado warnings south of the border, and Thursday's even going to be better for us. We're going to stay in that southerly flow. It's going to be a windy one before that cold front goes through. Now, pausing it around Thursday evening, eastern Ontario, southern Quebec, we could see some rumbles of thunder. We're going to have a little bit of energy through the afternoon to really tap into with that cold front. And then look at that, we're right back into the lake effect on the backside. So this is a little taste of summer weather. A little bit of that cape, that's what we talk about in the summer. That's the fuel for the storms, and our cold front, that's going to be the trigger. So that will be Ottawa's story, but the wind, this is going to be for everyone. This is what's delivering the temperatures up towards 15, 16 degrees, peaking in the mid-afternoon, especially on top of the escarpment. Could be seeing some damaging wind gusts. Hopefully it's not garbage day. That's usually how it ends up.
There goes your garbage bins, right? And you can't even really enjoy 15 degrees if it's 80 km/h winds. Thank you to My New Brunswick for showing us where winter still is. Yes, it is indeed in Fredericton. We've got more coming up in your local forecast. Don't go away.